Hello, welcome to Tackle OET. In this video, I'm going to explain how to break a bad news in your OET roleplay. So bad news can be understood as any information that changes a person's view of the future in a negative way. It can include revealing the diagnosis of a life-ending illness, a new chronic diagnosis, revealing that a chronic illness has worsened, or a previous medication or intervention have not been effective, or a new course of treatment is needed. So let's see what method can be followed to break the bad news to a patient. So the first step is to elicit the patient's perception and prepare the patient. Second, communication, that is where the actual information is shared. And lastly, it is a planning phase where you will plan the future appointments. Okay, let's see one by one. So in patient's perception, you need to elicit what the patient already knows. For that, you can use the phrases like, what is your understanding of your illness? What have you been told about this? Or what have you been told about your condition? What have you made of the illness? What is your understanding of the reasons we did this test? And in preparation phase, you can ask, would you like me to tell you the details of the diagnosis? Are you ready to discuss the test results? Would you like me to give you all the information or talk briefly the results and spend more time discussing the treatment plan? If this turns out to be something serious, are you the type of person who likes to know exactly what's going on? Would you like me to tell you the full details of the diagnosis? Are you a person who likes full details, or do you prefer just to hear about the treatment plan? Do you like to know exactly what's going on, or would you prefer the outline only? If your condition is serious, how much would you like to know about it? Would you like me to tell you the full details of your condition, or is there someone else that you would like me to talk to? And in communication phase, that is the actual sharing of the information. So in that, there are 4 steps. First is warning shot. Second, a pause. Next, brief information regarding the diagnosis, treatment, prognosis, and support. And lastly, check clarity. So for warning shot, you need to prepare the patient and just let them know that there is a negative news coming. So you can start like, I'm afraid I have some bad news for you. Unfortunately, the news is not as good as we expected or hoped for. Your condition appears more serious than we thought. Try to pause in between when you are communicating the information to the patient. And in brief information, you need to tell about the diagnosis, treatment, prognosis, and the support what you will be giving to the patient. Try to give this information in little chunks. And checking clarity. So you need to check in between if the patient is understanding what you are explaining. For example, you can use phrases like, do you follow roughly what I am saying? Am I making sense? Do you follow what I am saying? Does it all seem sensible to you? The last segment of this communication is to move the patient and family from the bad news to the future plans with realism and hopefulness. So you may be able to discuss review appointments or referral to a specialist and agree on a plan so that the patient has some hope, and the patient will understand that you are there to support the patient all throughout this journey. So ending the conversation, you can end the role play by saying something like, is there anything else important that we should discuss now? There can be some difficult questions. For example, if you have been asked like, how long do I live? You can answer by starting, that's a difficult question. There are no simple answers, but it is very fortunate that we were able to detect your illness at the very early stage. Or if they ask, will this cancer be cured? If it is not possible with the treatment, you can start with the phrase, we can hope to control your illness but can't hope to cure it. Thank you for watching this video, and for more tips and strategies related to OET, please subscribe this channel and comment below if you have any doubts. Thank you.